Hello class, in this video we're going to learn how to solve the bearing and distance. For you to solve the bearing and distance, you're supposed to know what is the meaning of bearing and the distance. As you all know, bearing is an angular that is moving in a clockwise direction or sometimes in a clockwise direction. Well, the distance is the measure of separation between point A to point B. That is, we're going to be dealing with triangle in this case. Then let's solve this question under bearing and distance. Say a man leaves his house and drives for 2 kilometers on a bearing of 32 degrees. He then leaves his house 228 kilometers on a bearing of 154. How far is he then from his house? Now we're supposed to consider the first bearing given is 32 degrees. Then he drives for 2 kilometers on this bearing. Then firstly, since he's going in a clockwise direction, we have our 4 cardinal points. As you all know, sometimes mostly man move in a clockwise direction. Okay, we consider 32 degrees. We just make a rough angle here. We assume he form an angle of 32 degrees here. This is 32 degrees. Okay, then a distance of 42 kilometers. That is 42 kilometers. 42 kilometers. He then stop. After he form an angle here. After he stay there, then he drives. He then drive 28 kilometers on the bearing. We consider the bearing first before the distance. 154 degrees. After he reaches this point, then he again drives. Then let's look at the angle he make after he reach this stage. Then let's consider angle 90 here. He form an angle 90 before he reach 154. Then we roughly get 64 degrees here. And after he reach that point, then he continue the movement in 28 kilometers. That is 28 kilometers. Then if you consider this is the right angle is angle 90, we form an angle of 65 degrees, making the total of angle here is 154 degrees. He make from here to here. Then he continue with the journey until he cover the distance of 28 kilometers. Therefore, we are going to calculate the distance from his starting point. That is from his house. Assuming this is his house, we are going to calculate how far from his house. Then let's find some angle inside here. The remaining angle here will be, because half of cycle, we form an angle equivalent to the half of cycle here. We're going to know this angle. This angle can be obtained by saying 180 degrees minus 154. Therefore, you will get 26 degrees. This is 26 degrees. Then this angle, let's know the remaining angles here. The remaining angles here is the alternative to this angle 32 degrees. Therefore, this is 32 degrees. Then we're supposed to know the total of these angles. You add 32 plus 26, you get 58. Then 58 degrees is the remaining angles here. We asked to find the distance, how far is hidden from his house. Let's calculate the distance here. The distance here can be obtained by using cosine rule. Cosine rule says whenever you are looking for the sides, when the two sides is given and the one angle, you can use cosine rule. Remember the formula says a square is equals to b square plus c square minus bc, that is b multiplied by c, 2bc minus 2bc cos alpha, that is cos the given angle here. We're going to apply this formula of cosine rule. This is x square is equals to 42 degrees, 42 square plus 28 square minus 2 times, you can multiply 42 times 28 multiply by cos 58 degrees. That is, if you multiply all this, you will get x square equals to 42 degree. This is equals to 1764 plus, if you multiply this again, you get 784 28 square minus 2 times 42 times 28 times 2, you will get, if you multiply with this one, you will have minus 1246 multiplied by cosine, will get 370. That is, again, if you simplify this again, you will have x square is equals to, you add this, you multiply, you subtract this, you will have something like 1000, 13,000 and 163. Then therefore, since we are looking for x, that is the distance from this house, let's say we have, take the square root of both sides. X square is equals to the square root of 13,163. Therefore, x, this cancel the square root. X is equals to, you press x, you will get 36 degree. That is approximately 36.1 kilometer. That is the distance from here to here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel for more videos.